Okay, yo people, so it's Monday morning, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Again, if you've been following my Instagram, you know I've been up since 4:30 grinding. That's at Kai Whitworth _. Basically, what we got going on today is, I'll let you into a little secret. So, today I've got to go shopping for, obviously, food. But basically, it's raining outside, and the shop is about a 15-minute bike ride. Which means by the time I get there and get back, I'll probably be soaking. So we've got to find a little gap in the rain for when we can sprint there. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to hit a little home workout for the abs. Wait, let's get a little physique check, bro. What's that like, yeah, bro? Little physique check, getting down there, bro, getting down there. So we're going to do a little ab workout, then we're going to get showered, then we're going to try to find a gap. And I'll show you, we're going to change up. We're changing up what we're getting from the shop. So I'll let you in on the new stuff, all that good stuff, you know? So I'm all ready to go out shopping. My man bag under my raincoat, my wallet, my phone. But basically I'm just sat here. It's still raining, as you can see, pretty hard. Basically I don't actually have any food, so I haven't eaten breakfast. But if I want to eat food, I've got to go to the shop. So I might just have to fast it the whole day. And apparently it's gonna be less wet, like at 7 o'clock at night. So I mean, we either just get wet or we just don't eat for a bit. Okay, boys, so still raining, still waiting. We basically spent the last 45 minutes sending CVs to people and stuff like that. So I reckon we're just gonna do some boxing inside here. I'll show you a little bit. I'm probably gonna look stiff and slow, but that's alright. And then if the rain does quiet down, but it's still raining, we might go hit some golf balls, which would be pretty sick, to be honest, in the rain. So got to make sure that I'm putting in the work though to get a job, so I can't just be chilling out and relaxing. But we're gonna do some boxing now for you. So we just bombed it to this store, and literally about 200 meters out, it just started pissing down with rain. So now I'm all wet in the store. So I'm just out here playing golf, and I'm just gonna be quiet because there's other people. But we got the job. We got the job, which is so sound, which means I got a house. I obviously got a job for rent, which means I can stay out here for as long as possible, which is so sound. If you ever have a problem in life, just go play golf and it'll be fine. Okay, so now today is the next day. And basically, if you guys have seen my routine, well, basically, let me start that again. Basically, I got the new job, which is sound, but basically means that the routine is going to have to change, because my times of work are from 11 till afternoon, and then from 5 till basically 11 o'clock. So those are my two slots I could have shifts. I'm not going to have shifts on those days every single day. Those are when I can have the shift. So if you know my routine before, I was the 4:30 wake up. But usually, well, the reason it was because of school. So I could train before school, and then it kind of stuck into the summer holidays. And then the 4:30 was basically the easiest way to get work in before anyone was awake, before any distractions, before anyone was hitting up my phone, and I could just grind it out for a couple of hours and just move the needle a little bit further. So now we're gonna have to switch it up. I'll show you what it was before, but bear with me because my screen will probably be a bit, yeah, like that. It's not actually like that with the 0.5 though. Let me just quickly do stuff. Okay, so if we have a look at Tuesday, which is today, well, they're basically all the same. So this blue block there, that's my sleep, morning routine, and then we go straight into the first session. So morning routine back then was journaling, doing all this stuff, clean and make the bed. Then we go straight to first section, and then we have breakfast, and then we would have a work block from 8 till 11:30. But basically, if it was school, I would wake up, do my training before school, and I'd have to do my work block after school. But this is like for the weekends. This is like my dream day, basically. And then I'd have my work block, and then you always need to leave gaps because you got to do things in between. Then I'd do my second session of the day. So for this one, it was sport, which is basically I go out and do any sport I can, like hit up my mate Tom Townsend, play some football. Then I had lunch, and then basically this bit here, I didn't put a block in because it just looked weird, but this bit is to put as much adventure as I possibly can in. Yeah, so here, put as much adventure. To be honest, when I've come to France, because I've been on my screen so much, like looking for jobs, I haven't put anything in yet because I've been doing it on my notepad because I didn't want to do that. But basically we need to change it. Then obviously 7 to 8 night routine, sleep. So basically the gist of the story is we need to change it to wake up a little bit later. I think we need to wake up at 8 o'clock and then basically work out when can we do the work block, which will be editing and then sorting out all the retreats. When can we do the YouTube, which is basically going out and doing adventures but recording it. And those are basically the only two things. But also actually third thing is when can we train. So we need to figure out those three things. And basically I'll see you when I figure it out. Okay, so the schedule now is basically so much tighter. So we're going to sleep from 12:30 at night till 9:30 in the morning. And then basically the first session will basically be training as it usually is. But then, to be honest, I haven't even figured in when I'm going to eat my breakfast. Then basically my shifts change each day. So there's basically two stints I can work, like the afternoon or the evening. So these are the evening ones. So basically the schedule is way tighter because I basically have little to no time in between. Obviously this one I have a massive time, but then I also need to eat lunch and dinner probably somewhere around then. So basically what we're doing is we're training in the morning as per usual, and then any time in between we can fit in, we're basically going to try to do some business time. We'll usually be editing, but then also planning the retreats. And then you've got the YouTube and the adventure, which is basically obviously the YouTube that you're seeing now. But I've only got this week's schedule. So obviously I'll get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but I'm not sure if they'll be the same each week or I have to keep revamping it. If I have to keep revamping it, then I'm going to scratch this system here and I'm just going to play it day by day. But yeah, it's hella tight at the moment. But we're looking good. We're going to get into it and basically get rattling, bro. But it's so clutch. The money I'm going to be saving is incredible because basically they offer housing for you, which is so cheap. It's so cheap. It's like, yeah, it's so cheap. It's like 5% of my income. Yeah, it's like 5% of my income. So then, and that includes bills as well. Then I need food. That's basically it. I'll be saving bare money per month. That'll go straight into athlete retreats. So that's so clutch for us. Alright boys, so I'm just at the calisthenics part now. That's the end of the video. If you like the video, follow for more. If you want to keep updated on my athlete retreat and my athlete retreat days, whether that's a week or just a single day, then head on over to my Instagram at @KaiWhitworth_. Keep you posted all there. So you finish that mission of finding a job. Next mission is to make some friends, boys. on to the next.